Alright, just got to the spot. First thing I'm going to do before anything else is get some pack bait going because I don't have any ready. In here I have old-fashioned oats, sweet feed pellets, about a 4-to-1 ratio there. To that, let's see, what do I have here? I got some pears, chili beans, sweet corn. Let's see. I think I am going to do these spicy hot chili beans in chili sauce. Oh yeah, gonna go spicy tonight. And they are not very saucy, really thick. I'm gonna need more liquid than that for sure. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this can of corn and I'll dump it all in, including the water that's in the can. And goes the can of corn, liquid and all. And let's see, I don't think I need anything else. That's gonna be good. Give that a toss. Alright, spicy corn and beans. That's going to take about 10 minutes for those oats to absorb that stuff. Be ready to use. I'm going to get my rods set up. I'm fishing with my 9-foot long ugly stick elite rods today. These are medium heavy. And the reels are a Piscifun Carnivore 4,000 size, I think they are. Yeah, 4,000 size. I replaced the line on these reels. I used to have braid on there, put 20-pound mono on there. It's glorious, okay? But I haven't actually caught any fish on these since I replaced the line. It seems like it's kind of one of those curses kind of thing where when you get new gear or new line or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, I've been out twice with these rod and reels with the new line and got skunked both times. Hoping to fix that today. We'll see. It's almost 5 p.m. I'm doing a sunset session here, maybe into the dark, depending on how it goes. The hook bait is almond flavored tiger nuts, and they are kind of slimy. Not super slimy, but slimy enough. Didn't really have a plan for what bait I was going to use today. I just kind of just reached in the fridge and grabbed what was there, and it ended up being almond. In my opinion, the bait is just not near as important as people like to think it is. I'm referring to either the hook bait or the pack bait. It's just not that important. Carp will eat a lot of stuff. I'm fishing for an animal that rifles through the muck on the bottom of the lake to try and find little particles of food. They are not picky at all. When I catch a fish and somebody asks like, what bait did you catch that fish on? I don't know, my thought is like, you're asking the wrong question. Like, who cares? That's really doesn't have a lot to do with it. I mean, that'd be like asking Michael Jordan, like, when you made the winning shot in the game, what kind of shoes were you wearing? Like, what? Who cares? If you've been watching this channel for a while, you've probably noticed that I fish with all sorts of flavors that you probably would have never thought of to use for carp bait, and I catch fish on all of it. They like all of it. I don't believe in magic baits, that there's some kind of secret bait recipe that's going to guarantee your success or anything like that. I just don't believe in that stuff. I must say though that this bean and corn bait does look and smell pretty fantastic. I'm going to be putting my baits at 3 different depths here. This first one's going pretty shallow. Yeah, 2-3 feet of water there. And this next one's going medium depth straight out in front of me. I'm guessing it's going to be about 5-6 feet. Probably about 4 or 5 actually. How do I know what the water depth is, you ask? Well, I fished here before, but even if you've never been to a place, one way you can get just an estimate of what the water depth is when you cast out, right as soon as your bait makes an impact with the surface of the water, if you keep the line tension, you keep a little bit of tension on the line and pay attention to the tip of your rod, what you'll see is when the bait actually hits the bottom, you'll see a little on the end of your rod, and you'll feel it too, depending on how sensitive the rod is. But that's what I'm feeling for. I cast it out, and then I kind of hold tension on the line as the bait is falling to the bottom, and when that bait hits the bottom, thunk, that thunk is transmitted through the line to the rod tip, and I just make an estimate based on how long it took from the time it hit the surface to the time I felt that thump. And to know how deep that is, it just takes experience. You just have to do it a lot and just kind of just get a feel for it. One thing you can do is, like, if there's a lake that it has sonar mapping available, you can go out and cast in spots where you know how deep it is based on the sonar mapping, and then you can practice and feel how long it takes to fall. And okay, the sonar says it's 8 feet deep. I'm going to cast out here, and then you can get an idea of how long it takes for a rig of yours to fall 8 feet through the water column. It's just one of those things that takes practice. It's just an estimate anyway. That's a little deeper there, 6 or 7 feet. All right, it's 5:08. Bait's in the water at 5:08. So hopefully it goes good tonight. I need to get some stretch on that new monofilament line, really test it out. Got a fish on here finally. It is not a small fish. There's a bunch of other people here fishing. 3 people with kayaks paddling around. I'm just gonna be quiet. I don't want to draw too much attention over here. These people are catching tiny bluegills. I'm sure they don't even know these big fish live in this pond. Not really going to talk much during this fight. Oh, it's a big fish. I don't want to draw a bunch of attention myself over here. Around here, bow fishing is really popular. People see that there's big carp in here. Pretty soon there's going to be an army of people here thinking they need to kill them, like they're going to save the world by killing a few carp or something. Come on in, big boy. Come on in. Yeah. Got him. Got him. All right, well, I got an audience back behind me. Everybody freaked out when I pulled this big fish out of the water. I'm gonna get it unhooked and get it back in before the audience comes over. This is a big fish. I had a fish on line earlier, but I lost him. 17, 18, yeah, 18 pounds. Big fish, gave me a great fight. Finally got to test out that mono line on a nice big fish. It's not that late yet. I think it's getting close to 8 o'clock, so I got about an hour of daylight left, and I'll probably fish into the dark. But great start. This guy's going back. Goes.
Let me see your fish.
Huh? I just let him go.
Yeah. How many pounds?
17. Just let him go. You guys catching anything over there?
The little ones.
Yeah. I didn't really care for that. I'm not a fan of audiences. I'm not a people person, in case you didn't notice. That's the only way this works here. I do have an audience, obviously, but you're not right here looking at me. This is like 2 weeks later. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be it, folks. It's late. No more fish, just one big fish with an audience, I guess. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.